Hmm. Welcome, welcome to the Tao of Women. This is another incredibly poignant passage of right timing. And so I'm bowing to each of you that are here live with me here on Zoom and on Facebook and YouTube, and those of you that are in the temples and those of you that are in your living room. Welcome. Whether you're here live or on the replay, your presence is truly felt and appreciated. And this Tao of Women, if you have the book, I invite you to read along with me. And I invite you to take a little moment to get yourself settled so you can receive this passage. It's a poignant one, and maybe it's just me personally, but this is, as of this recording, we just completed a full moon in August. And for me personally, that moon symbolizes the completion of my midwifery career. It is the completion of 20 years of serving hundreds of families in the capacity of a midwife. And it marks the beginning, the entrance, the full initiation into stepping in as a Qigong teacher. While I certainly practiced Qigong prior to that point, that was a pivotal changing moment. That was in 2018. And also, that moon that we just completed is also the moon that marked the anniversary of my hips being receiving 2 new hips, titanium hips. And so this passage is really relevant to the changing seasons of our life. Yeah. So taking a nice deep breath, breathing it in, and preparing to receive this wisdom of the Tao of Women, the wisdom of the women who have come before us, and the wisdom of the women who will come after. Passage 29. Seasons. Celebrate the changing seasons of your life. Youth, adolescence, woman, crone. Imitate Mother Nature as if you had a choice. All things have their time. Don't push or block the river. It goes where it must. Let's read that one more time. Seasons. Celebrate the changing seasons of your life. Youth, adolescence, woman, crone. Imitate Mother Nature as if you had a choice. All things have their time. Don't push or block the river. It goes where it must. And so with that, my loves, let's flow like a river. I invite you to find your practice space. Yeah. Let's start gently, as we always do. Gently emptying our cup, giving a humble bow, unfurling our spine, stepping across the threshold, and just gently opening our body for a moment. This is more like a stream, coming in contact with this field of energy all around us, coming in contact with the seasons of our life. feeling inside to these layers of our being, the child, the maiden, the young woman, the woman, the sacred woman, the mother in you, the wise woman, the crone, the elder, all these living in you. And so now, as we start to deepen into our practice, as we connect with this river, knowing there is a river all around you, flowing to you and through you, kind of sink down into your stance. A river is powerful. It is a generating force. So as you sink down, feel your feet on the earth and shift your weight to one side. Turn your waist. Place your hands right here on your hips and start to look down at a little bit of an angle, like you're looking down at the floor, not directly in front of you. But as you look down, you're engaging with this yin field, this water field. And now shift your weight, turn your waist, and let your spine follow, then your head. Then you shift your weight, turn your waist, let your spine follow, and then your head. You're starting to get the hang of it now. Shift your weight, turn your waist, your spine, and then your head as you start to flow like a river. This river of life flowing through your body, flowing through your spine, awakening and activating this vital life force energy in you. In the landscape, when you look across the landscape of the earth, there are rivers and streams. And those rivers are often referred to as dragon energy. And these rivers and streams on the landscape also flow through your body in the form of meridians, carrying information, memories, wisdom, colors, sounds, healing, power. And so as you tap into and flow like a river, you're awakening these streams in you, these rivers in you. And I want you to flow through the seasons of your life. Just imagine and remember and embody who you were as a child, as you were at the river, flowing like a river, the times you trusted the water, the times you played, and the seasons of your life as a child at the river. And now feeling into you as young as a maiden, your season of life at the river, generating yourself as a powerful river, as a maiden. That's when your red river came. That's when you started to see this red river flow through you. We have two rivers, at least, many, many rivers flowing through us, but the red river connects us to all women of the Tao, to all the women who have come before and all the women who have come after. So honoring that moment in you. And now feeling into yourself as a woman, no matter what your age or your gender, seeing yourself as full grown, mature, in your power, in your capacity, resourced as a generating force, and connecting with your white river, your river of pleasure, of amrita, of ovulation, and this white river of beauty, bliss, and sorrow, the white river of your tears. Breathing as you flow like a river, as a full grown resource, power generating river that you are. Opening your spine, moving powerfully, and shifting now to remembering, whether it is a memory that is yet to come, tapping into the part of you that is the wise woman, the crone, the elder, feeling this wisdom, this experience, this grace, and this beauty flowing through you. And as you flow through the season, stay in the practice. I'm going to read the passage to you one more time. Keep moving like a river. Seasons. Celebrate the changing seasons of your life, of youth, adolescence, woman, crone. Imitate Mother Nature as if you had a choice, because you do. You could be cut off from Mother Nature. That would suck. But we choose to be connected. All things have their time. Don't push or block the river. It goes where it must. So I'll join you, and let's ask ourselves honestly, in what way are we pushing? What way are we blocking? What way are we hoping the river doesn't go that way? What way are we holding on to how things used to be? And where is that fine line between being steadfast and blocking the river and gripping the river? I'm going to be silent for a few moments for you to be in your practice. And starting to make this movement a little smaller, a little softer as you feel yourself coming to shore, feeling yourself, your torso lifting up, feeling this powerful force like water still flowing through you as we start to come to completion. So start to bring your feet closer together. Coming into stillness, feeling your body as you just generated all this power, knowing that rivers are a force, are generative. They change entire landscapes with gentle persistence and softness, even though they are the strongest force. And honoring the seasons of your life, of all that you have been through and all that you are going through now, honoring the season that you're in, even as it's changing. Completing now, drawing our hands up. One breath up, one breath down, integrating, pulling down the heavens, integrating any insights, any awareness that came through this practice, knowing that we have a depth and a fluidness to us, and that we are constantly changing with the seasons, and that we choose to imitate Mother Nature. We choose to acknowledge and accept that we are Mother Nature, always changing, always flowing with the season. Last one now, this time when you lift your hands, bring your hands and your feet together and let your hands gently float down as you complete this practice. Everything below your hands goes down, flows down, and everything above your hands is clear and bright for you to go into the next portion of your day or night. Your mind is bright, your heart is open, and your body is relaxed, focused and centered, grounded and peaceful. And with that, we bow. Right hand makes a fist. May we always rise. May we generate power like a river. And may we remember we're cyclical, changing women, always whole and complete, bringing this to our heart as we bow to the seasons of our lives, as we bow to everyone in this circle, and we bow to our teachers, teachers, and the teacher within. Bringing this back to our heart. Remember, we don't keep it here. We drop it down into our bellies, into our dantian. We stir it in. We step back across the threshold. We shake it up, rub it in, and we say thank you. Of course, I want to invite you to get the book, love, obviously. If you don't have the book, you're actually missing out on something really cool. And I invite you to come back next week, share this with your friends. And if you want to learn more about Qigong and meridians and some of that information and some of the wisdom that flows through our bodies, then come to the foundational roots of Qigong. That's where you will have the foundational roots of energetic mastery. And it would be an honor for me to share that with you. Okay, see you next time. Bye-bye.